Hello Year 9, this is lesson 8 in the electricity booklet. We're looking at the voltage across the power supply, the battery, and the branches in a parallel circuit. Let's have a look at this video to start off with.
So we have a parallel circuit here with two branches. And rule number 5, the last rule, is for a parallel circuit, the voltage across the battery which here is 9 volts equals the voltage across all the branches. So if I place my voltmeter across the top bulb, that should also give me a reading of 9 volts. If I then do exactly the same with the lower bulb, we should also see that it has a PD, a potential difference or voltage of 9 volts. If I added another branch with another bulb and put the voltmeter across it, so it would be a third bulb on another branch, it would also give me a reading of 9 volts. So rule number 5 is whatever the voltage is across the power supply, the battery, equals the voltage across each branch.
Great, okay, so let's have a look at the booklet now. We're looking at question 1. Go on to Google, put into the Google search engine PHET DC circuit, and you'll get to that circuit construction kit that we've used before. And it says here in question 1, construct the parallel circuit shown below. It has 2 branches, each with an identical resistor. There's resistor 1, there's resistor 2. Place a voltmeter across the components and add in the values into the table. You have a go at that now. Pause the video and I'll come back with the answers in a second. So here are the answers. The battery is 9 volts. We don't have to put in volts because it's there in the heading of the results table. The voltage across resistor 1 is also 9 volts and resistor 2, 9 volts. This is nice and simple, isn't it? Turn over the page. We go on to question 2. Add another branch to the parallel circuit. It's this branch here that's got resistor 3 on it. Do that as well, please. And place the voltmeter across all the components again, and you will see, as before, whatever the voltage or PD or potential difference across the battery or the power supply equals the voltage across each branch. This is nice and simple, isn't it? So here's another circuit using circuit symbols. Question 3. If the voltage around the power pack was 12 volts, well, then V1, V2 and V3 would give you identical results, which is 12V. Notice I'm putting in the units now. You can't just put 12 down. What, 12 socks, 12 cabbages? No, it's voltage, capital V, 12 capital V. Okay? And if you added another branch with a bulb, let's do it. Add another branch, boom, boom, with a bulb, boom, boom. You should be using a ruler. This is a disgrace. You should be using a ruler. And then put a voltmeter across it. Call that V4. It's in parallel across a component. What would that value be? 12 volts, okay? So we now move on to calculations. Now in physics, you are going to come across lots of equations, especially in Key Stage 4. So voltage is measured in volts. Resistance is measured in ohms. Current is measured in amps. Now we give these variables a symbol, or sort of capital letter. Voltage is called V. Resistance is called R. And current is given the symbol I. You'd think it would be C, wouldn't you? But that's charge, that's another symbol. Now, there's an equation, right? It's called V equals I times R. And you can rearrange that equation. If you wanted to put I on its own, I, current, would be V divided by R. And if you wanted to put resistance, R, on its own, R equals the voltage divided by the current, right? If you are going to be doing the higher paper at GCSE, you need to be able to rearrange these equations, okay? If you struggle with these equations, you'll probably be doing the foundation paper and the equations will be given to you. Now, you can put this equation into something called a triangle formula. If I look at this, V equals IR, you see the I times R, you could put that into the triangle like so, I times R, and then you put the V at the top, and then using this triangle equation, what you do is you put your finger over what you are trying to figure out. So I'll give you an example. If we wanted to work out voltage, you put your thumb over the V. What's left? I times R. Well, that's correct. Or what you can do is, if you wanted to work out what I equals, put your thumb over the I and the cross, and you get V divided by R. If you wanted to work out what resistance is, you put your thumb over the R and the multiplication symbol, and you get voltage divided by current, right? Now, I'm going to go through a couple of equations with you. Here we go. So, read the question. What's the voltage is needed straight away? You don't have to read any more of the question. Voltage V equals I times R. And then we put in the workings. So you get 1 mark there for writing down the correct equation. Then what you do is you put in your workings. I is in amps, that's 3. Multiplied by the resistance, which is in ohms, that's going to be 6. And then 3 times 6 is 18. So you've got another mark for your workings. And then you write down the answer, 18. But once again, is that 18 bananas, 18 socks? No, it's 18 V volts. That's how you get your maximum marks. I'm going to do the next one. What am I trying to work out? What is the current? Current, I, is V divided by R. So current, I, equals V divided by R. That's 1 mark in a GCSE exam. You've rearranged the equation. Now you put in the values. V, 10, divided by R, ohms, which is 2. In a GCSE exam, you would get another mark for writing your workings down. And the answer, 10 divided by 2, use a calculator if you want, is 5. Now you go all the way back to the beginning, because you want to know what the units are. Go all the way back to the beginning. There it is. You're trying to work out I. I is measured in amps. Okay? What I would like you to do is have a go at question 3 and 4 and 5. I'm going to give you a little hint. That's what you're trying to work out. That is what you are trying to work out. I ain't helping you with question 5. And then, exam style questions. I am telling you straight, these are GCSE standard questions. If you can use the 5 rules that we've been looking at for series and parallel circuits, and you can use your equations and rearrange them, this will help you, and write your workings and provide an answer with the correct units, you will fly through the GCSE physics paper, no problems at all. If you don't follow what I say, you'll struggle. Okay, that will do for this lesson. Well done. Oh, one more thing. So you got question 1, little hint, series circuit here. Little hint, question 2, parallel circuit here. And then stop. So have a go at questions 1 to 4. They are GCSE standard. Bye.